The layout of the amphitheater. Valgus was a magistrate in Campania, and Porcius was a wine exporter. Both men were made quinquennial duumvirs, and therefore were rich enough to pay for the amphitheater to be built as an act of philanthropy. The arena and cavea. The inscription at the entrance refers to a spectacula rather than an amphitheater, emphasizing that it was a place for entertainment. The pit in the middle where the gladiators fought was called the arena, and the seating area was called the cavea. The cavea seated around 20,000 people, far bigger than it needed to be. It therefore probably attracted spectators from the surrounding areas. Most of the seating was originally made of wood, but politicians later added stone seating. Some names of magistrates can still be found carved into the stone. The upper-class women would have been seated in boxes at the top of the cavea, as shown in red. This is because the emperor at the time thought that the women would be corrupted by the violence. The upper-class men sat in the area closest to the arena. This was called the cavea, which consisted of flat terraces with wooden seats for members of Pompeii's elite. This was the best area to sit in as it was closest to the action. Finally, the common people of Pompeii would sit in the media cavea and summa cavea. These areas were larger as there were more common people than elite. Spectators entered the amphitheater by different means depending on where they were sitting and hence their social status. The common people would climb a staircase on the outside which took them to their seats. The upper classes went through an entranceway on the lower ground which led to an internal corridor around the perimeter of the cavea where they would climb up to their seats. This is an example of what happened in the arena. Enjoy. One exit represented death and the other represented life. The winner would walk out of the life exit and the loser would be dragged towards the death exit, literally. The End. By Shannon Freeman.